All right, guys, we're back for part 2 of 1997 pack opening. The first one was pretty scary, but also kind of cool too. The first one was this blue box, which is a retail box. We got a gold impression, which you're not guaranteed. We got a 24 karat gold, which you're not guaranteed. Got a stud card, even, which you're not guaranteed. These 3 are guaranteed. 2 first impressions and a crash course. Got me a Emmett card from my Emmett binder, and you have to go back to look at the other video to understand my frustration with it, but it's okay. We're moving on. Here we go. 1997. This is what it looked like when it first came out, and I wasn't a big fan of it, like I said in the last video, because I thought this was horrible product compared to the previous years. Of course, it's the last year they did these as well. And then, of course, Pinnacle went out of business in Chapter 11, where they did in early 1998. So, all right. I had a really bad problem with the pack covers sticking to the top and bottom card. I'm hoping that's not the case this time around. I'm hoping I have better luck. Let me get this out here without hurting it. Alright, here we go. Alright, now this is what I remember when I bought 3 boxes, or 2 boxes of this and 1 box of that back in 97, and that's all I ever opened up. So anyway, we have 24 packs, 5 cards per pack. Okay. Right. Okay, so recap last video. This is part 2 of 1997. I had about 40 cards. You can see where it stuck to the faces of them. Just breaks my heart. And then a lot of the down and dirties were good, but some of them were horrible on the back, the way the pack stuck to them. So anyway, hopefully this time around we're not going to have that problem. Hopefully. So, okay, here we go. All right, well, this is 22 Emmett Zone 22. Please like and subscribe and check out my other videos. Thank you much. All right, here we go. Hope my fingers are crossed that these are not going to be sticking. So far, so good. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. Okay. Terry Glenn. Robert Brooks. Scott Mitchell. Isaac Bruce. Down and dirty, Emmitt Smith. Boom, baby. For sure. Okay. So, want to go over something. Here we go. So first impressions, that's these 2 cards here. There are 2 per box. Gold impressions, which is this card here, that's 1 in every other box. Studs, 1 in 167 packs. That's what this looks like over here, stud. And crash course, 1 per box. That's a crash course. There's an 18 card set. And then 24 karat golds are 1 in 71 packs. That's what this Emmett here is. So all this came out of that box over there. I got every possible insert possible in that box, but with that I got cursed with packs sticking to the cards, or the top and bottom cards. So far, first pack, no problem. I'll know more when I get to the bottom pack. So far so good. Yeah, this is not great stuff at all, by all means. This 97 year sucked. So anyway, so we're guaranteed at least 3 inserts, and that's it in this stuff. It's kind of like, even, well, 96 you're guaranteed 2 inserts, 1 artist proof and 1 ball hog. So you have a 1 extra insert per box, you know. So, but anyway, the first impressions and the gold impressions are parallels to the base set. That's what that is. And these are for studs and Marvin Harrison on the back. Okay. Wow. That's ugly looking. And these are also square corners. I'm not a big fan of square corners. I'm old school. I like the rounded corners on the Action Pack back in the day. 96 though, did not, and these don't have rookies in them like 96, but the 96 was in a beautiful set. 97, not so much. 97 was just basically garbage. Troy Aikman, Ricky Waters, Dan Marino, Down and Dirty, Bruce Smith. Okay. All right. And these are for the stud covers. So if you get a stud in your pack, it won't dig into the card in front of it or smash down the stud. Okay, Mike Alstott, Hardy Nickerson, Kevin Hardy, Jake Reed, Down and Dirty, Mr. Rice. Down and Dirty, Derek Woodson on the back. Okay. We got Kerry Collins on top. Curtis Conway, Jim Harbaugh, Garrison Hurst, and Down and Dirty, Darren Woodson. Got a bunch of his card in the last box of the Down and Dirties for some weird reason. Okay. Joey Galloway. Oh, card behind it. Joey Galloway, Mike Alstott, Kevin Hardy, Jake Reed, and Bruce Smith. Down and Dirty. All right. O'Neal, Edgar Bennett. These cards are really thin, so I gotta make sure I'm not, not passing one up. Thingpen, Manuel, and Jamal Anderson. Yeah. All right, that's row one. On to row two. Come on. Chris Carter. Come on. Chris Carter, James Stewart, Marcus Allen. Yeah, the pictures on a lot of these cards, they suck. Just Pinnacle sucked on this year. Have I said that Pinnacle sucked lately when it came to this product? All right, Junior Seau, Eric Metcalf, Thurman Thomas, Steve Young, Down and Dirty, Brett Favre. Okay. Moore, Andre Rison, Deion Sanders, Herman Moore. Oh, another Down and Dirty Emmitt Smith. I'll take it. My Emmitt binder. Yeah. Yeah, in the last box, I got one Emmitt base card, and that was it. That was it. Okay, Napoleon Kaufman, LaShawn Johnson, Frank Sanders, Gus Frerotte, Marvin Harrison. Senior. Well, I'm happy to say that these packs are not sticking to the cards like the blue box did. That makes me happy. Monty Toomer. Okay, Eddie Kedison. Sticky, come on. It happens. These cards are just... Alright, Monty Toomer, Jeff Blake, Jason Dunn, Antonio Freeman. Alright, 2 rows down, half the box is done. No inserts yet. Jesus. Okay, Alvin Harper as a Buccaneer. Mark Brunell. Cordell Stewart. Terry Glenn. Chewy. Okay. Well, this will be a much shorter video because the packs are not sticking to the cards, so the pack covers not sticking to the cards. Elvis Gerback, O.J. McDuffie. Got a crash course. Who is it? Give me somebody good. Kerry Collins. My very first box of this stuff I ever opened was a Kerry Collins. Kerry Collins crash course. 18 card set, 1 per box. And Down and Dirty, Junior Seau. Okay. Robert Brooks. I think I have First Impression back there. I see it. Scott Mitchell, Isaac Bruce, and what do we got? Andre Rison, First Impression. Silvery, so shiny. Okay, and we got a Down and Dirty Jerry Rice. Okay. The only insert left that we're guaranteed is another First Impression. So. Okay, Jim Kelly, J.J. Stokes, Terrell Davis, Stan Humphries, Down and Dirty Barry Sanders. Okay. Falk on top. Steve Bono. Barry Sanders base. Brett Favre base. And Bruce Smith. Down and Dirty. Alright, last pack, 3rd row. Carl Pickens, Terry Allen, Stanley Pritchard, Charles Johnson, Troy Aikman, Down and Dirty. Okay, last row. 6 more packs to go. All right, John Elway. Frank Sanders, Tony Banks, Lawrence Phillips. Well, he lasted about 1 or 2 years. Michael Irvin, Down and Dirty. Yeah, he was a rookie in '96. I mean, he was like a top draft pick. Just a tank of a running back. And that was pretty much it. I think he had his first year was kind of good, and he just pewtered after that. Okay, we have Neil O'Donnell as a Jet, Chris Warren, Vinny Testaverde. What is that? An error card? It is. Look, right there. That should be on the bottom. A bad cut card. Henry Ellard, same thing. Look at it right there. Was Chris Warren the same way? No. Keenan McCardle. Well, I don't think we're going to get any extra stuff out of this. We'll get exactly what we're supposed to get. Because we're down to, what, 5 packs left? 4 packs. Yeah, we got one more first impression to go. Okay, Kerry Collins. Curtis Conway. Jim Harbaugh. Garrison Hurst, Jamal Anderson. I haven't got any Emmitt Smith base cards yet, though. I got the 2 subsets. Chris Warren. Jesus. Chris Warren, Johnny Morton, Vinny Testaverde, Henry Ellard, Marvin Harrison Sr. Okay, Chris Chandler, Keith Jackson, Muhammad Vanover, Michael Hayes. Where is my last first impression? I mean, it's got to be in this pack because this is the last one. Jim Kelly, J.J. Stokes, Terrell Davis, Stan Humphries. Wow. I got screwed out of an insert, unless I just completely missed it. But yeah, there's no second first impression. Crazy. All right, guys. Well, that's my 2-box opening of 1997 Action Pack. My first time opening this stuff up on this channel. So hopefully that won't be the last for a while. I hope we get some more boxes of it. And of course, the ones that don't stick, the packs don't stick to the, or the cover stick to the cards, because that blue box is horrible. But got some cool cards out of it anyway. All right, guys, have a good one. This is 22, Emmitt Zone 22. You guys have a great one. Peace out.